The quiet hush of evening descends upon us, much like the soft twilight settling over a sprawling field in Kansas, painting the horizon in hues of lavender and muted gold. Or perhaps it's the gentle hum of city life, softening into a distant murmur. As lights begin to twinkle in apartments across a Brooklyn neighborhood, wherever you are, I invite you to settle into that space, to let your awareness drift inwards, away from the day's lingering echoes, towards something profoundly simple, yet endlessly vital, the tranquil slumber of a familiar creature. Imagine, for a moment, the vast, silent embrace of a forest at night. Picture yourself standing at the very edge of a deep, ancient woodland, perhaps like the towering redwood forests that stretch along the misty coast of Northern California, or the sprawling, whispering pine forests that carpet the rolling hills of North Carolina. As the last sliver of daylight recedes beyond the distant peaks, a profound transformation begins. The vibrant greens of day soften into deeper, richer hues, eventually giving way to the pervasive, velvety darkness. Yet, this darkness is not empty or menacing. It is a profound, comforting presence, a vast, soft velvet curtain drawing closed around the world, inviting a sense of peace and a quiet surrender. In this nocturnal embrace, the forest takes on a different character. The rustle of leaves, which might be a lively chorus during the day, becomes a gentle, almost imperceptible whisper, carried on the softest breeze, like the distant, soothing sigh of a lullaby. The scent of damp earth, of pine needles, and of hidden mosses becomes more potent, a rich, earthy perfume that grounds you firmly in the present moment. The towering trees, which once stretched towards the sun, now stand as silent, unwavering sentinels, their ancient branches forming a protective canopy against the vast, star-dusted sky, much like the enduring strength of the oak trees that have stood for centuries in the historic parks of Boston. Now, within this encompassing quiet, let your mind gently alight upon the image of a creature, one you know well, finding its peaceful repose. Perhaps it's a white-tailed deer, nestled deep within a thicket in the rolling hills of rural Virginia. The deer, having grazed throughout the day, its senses sharp and alert to every rustle and scent, now yields to the profound call of rest. Its slender legs are folded beneath its body, its head gently tucked, its large, watchful eyes softly closed. Its breath is slow, steady, and barely perceptible, a gentle rhythm that mirrors the quiet pulse of the forest around it. This creature, in its slumber, embodies pure trust and vulnerability. It has surrendered its vigilance, released the need for constant alertness, and allowed the deep, ancient wisdom of its body to take over. It trusts the darkness to cloak it, the dense foliage to conceal it, and the very stillness of the night to offer a protective embrace. This is not a forced sleep, but a natural, unhurried descent into profound stillness, a daily ritual of letting go that is essential for its survival and well-being. Its quiet breathing is a testament to this deep trust, a gentle exhalation of the day's concerns, and an inhalation of pure, unadulterated peace. Consider the absolute simplicity of this animal's sleep. There are no anxious thoughts about tomorrow, no lingering regrets about yesterday. There is only the profound present moment, a soft current of being carried on the gentle tide of its own breath. This purity of rest is a powerful lesson, reminding us that true peace often lies in shedding the complex layers of human thought and returning to a more primal, instinctual state of surrender. The deer, in its unburdened sleep, is perfectly aligned with the Earth's natural rhythms, a silent echo of the planet's own vast, slow breaths. The ground beneath the deer is cool and yielding, cradling its form, offering a secure foundation for its rest. The subtle scents of the earth, the faint hint of distant wildflowers, and the clean, crisp air of the night create a perfect sensory cocoon, enveloping it in nature's most soothing lullaby. Even the smallest creatures that share this space, a gentle field mouse scurrying through the undergrowth, a silent owl gliding overhead, are part of this vast, interconnected lullaby, their movements barely disturbing the profound quiet. This deep, encompassing quietude is where the most subtle of wonders can begin to reveal themselves, when the clamor of the day fades and the bright, overwhelming light of the sun withdraws. The world allows its more delicate, hidden phenomena to emerge. Just as certain nocturnal flowers in the desert of Arizona only bloom under the moon's soft glow, or the faintest constellations become visible only in the absence of city lights, so too does the forest hold its secret luminosities for those who wait patiently in its unlit embrace. These are not dramatic, attention-grabbing displays, but rather humble, whispering lights, easily missed by the hurried or the unobservant, waiting to be discovered by the quiet, receptive heart. The very act of imagining yourself observing such a tranquil scene, a creature completely at peace in its natural slumber, is an invitation for your own body and mind to mimic its stillness. Allow the profound calm of this image to permeate your being, relaxing any lingering tension in your muscles, quieting any remaining chatter in your thoughts. Let the subtle, earthy scents of the forest floor, the soft, cool touch of the night air, and the gentle whispers of the distant wind lull you deeper into a state of profound relaxation. There is nothing left to do, nowhere left to be, except to simply exist within this comforting darkness, cradled by the ancient sentinels of the trees and guided by the tranquil example of the sleeping deer. The enduring silence of the forest at night is a testament to the earth's own deep, patient breath. It is a reminder that even in its busiest moments, the planet always returns to this profound quiet, this state of rest and renewal. The trees stand, rooted and unmoving, drawing sustenance from the earth and light from the distant stars, embodying a timeless stillness that invites us to join them in their nightly repose. They do not rush, they do not strive, they simply are, existing in a state of harmonious balance, a lesson in gentle being for all who listen. This profound peace is not something that needs to be sought or achieved. It is already present, waiting for you to simply acknowledge its presence and allow yourself to sink into its embracing stillness. Consider the rhythm of the animal's sleep, a perfect mirror of the earth's own ancient cycles of rest and activity. The deer, like countless other creatures across the vast landscapes of America, from the quiet bears in the Rocky Mountains to the gentle foxes in the rolling farmlands of the Midwest, honors this fundamental rhythm without question. It simply yields to the deep biological imperative, allowing its consciousness to recede into the restorative depths of slumber. This instinctive surrender is a profound act of wisdom, a recognition that true strength and vitality are born from periods of deep rest, a gentle contrast to the relentless striving of the waking world. This quiet, enveloping darkness is where the most subtle of wonders can begin to reveal themselves. When the clamor of the day fades and the bright, overwhelming light of the sun withdraws, the world allows its more delicate, hidden phenomena to emerge. Just as certain nocturnal flowers in the desert of Arizona only bloom under the moon's soft glow, or the faintest constellations become visible only in the absence of city lights, so too does the forest hold its secret luminosities for those who wait patiently in its unlit embrace. These are not dramatic, attention-grabbing displays, but rather humble, whispering lights, easily missed by the hurried or the unobservant, waiting to be discovered by the quiet, receptive heart. So, as you breathe now, deeply and slowly. Allow the image of this familiar forest at night, and the tranquil slumber of its quiet inhabitant to envelop you completely. Feel the softness of the darkness, the gentle protection of the trees, and the profound stillness that permeates every leaf and every root. Release any remaining anxieties, any lingering thoughts about the day, allowing them to gently dissolve into the vast, comforting quiet around you. There is only peace, only stillness, only the quiet, rhythmic breath of the forest, and your own gentle sigh as you prepare for a deeper, more restorative rest. Let the tranquil slumber of a familiar creature guide you into your own peaceful dreams. As the tranquil slumber of the familiar creature settles into our awareness, having invited us into the quiet embrace of the nocturnal forest, our journey now gently widens its perspective. Tonight, we will begin to explore the intricate, silent weaving of life's tapestry, understanding how no single creature, no single tree, truly exists in isolation, but rather as an essential thread within a grand, interconnected design. Imagine this vast network not as a rigid structure, but as a gently undulating fabric, subtly shifting with the currents of energy and life. Much like the delicate interwoven threads of a spider's web, glistening with morning dew in a quiet garden in Ohio, or the vast complex root systems of ancient redwood trees in California, sharing resources beneath the forest floor. Consider a familiar ecosystem, perhaps a lush, green forest in the Pacific Northwest during its prime autumn months, where the air is crisp with the scent of pine and damp earth. Here, the towering Douglas firs and graceful western hemlocks reach towards the sky, their branches forming a protective, whispering canopy. But they are not alone. Beneath them, a rich tapestry of life thrives, interwoven in ways both seen and unseen. Delicate ferns unfurl their frond, mosses carpet the ancient fallen logs, and countless fungi, both visible and microscopic, silently carry out their vital work of decomposition, returning nutrients to the earth. Every single organism in this forest, from the smallest bacterium inhabiting a speck of soil to the largest elk grazing in a sun-dappled clearing, is a necessary component, a unique and irreplaceable thread in this vast, living network. Think of the soil itself, a universe teeming with microscopic life bacteria, fungi, and tiny invertebrates. These unseen workers are constantly transforming decaying leaves and wood into rich, dark earth, making nutrients available for the towering trees. They are the quiet foundation, the invisible hands that perpetually renew the very ground upon which all other life depends. Without their tireless, unhurried work, the entire forest ecosystem would slowly wither. Now, contemplate the intricate dance between plants and animals. The majestic trees, with their broad leaves and deep roots, are the primary producers, converting sunlight into life-giving energy through the quiet magic of photosynthesis. They provide shelter, sustenance, and the very air we breathe. A curious squirrel, perhaps, gathers nuts from an oak tree in the sprawling forests of New England, aiding in seed dispersal as it buries its winter stores. A delicate hummingbird sips nectar from a vibrant wildflower in a meadow in Colorado, inadvertently carrying pollen from one blossom to another, ensuring the plant's future generations. These are not isolated interactions, but gentle exchanges, moments of subtle cooperation that sustain both species and strengthen the overall health of the ecosystem. Even the acts that seem like consumption are part of this greater design. A swift-winged hawk circling gracefully high above the plains of Montana might gently descend to catch a field mouse. This act, though it might appear singular, is woven into the larger flow of energy, connecting predator and prey in a timeless cycle. The mouse, having fed on seeds, provides energy for the hawk, which in turn helps regulate the mouse population, preventing it from overwhelming its own food sources. This is the rhythmic pulse of the food web, a dynamic ballet of give and take, ensuring that energy flows continuously through the system, maintaining its delicate balance. Consider also the unseen communications that bind these creatures. The subtle scent markers left by a fox along a trail in an Alaskan wilderness, signaling its presence to other foxes. The intricate, almost imperceptible vibrations in the ground that alert a rabbit to the approach of a distant predator. The specific calls and chirps exchanged between birds in a Florida swamp, conveying warnings or identifying territories. These are silent, often unspoken conversations, a constant exchange of information that allows life to navigate its environment, to find resources, and to avoid harm. It's a continuous, intuitive dialogue, a testament to the profound awareness that permeates the natural world, far beyond human language. The concept of a keystone species beautifully illustrates this interconnectedness. Imagine a specific type of sea otter gracefully floating in the kelp forests off the coast of California. These seemingly individual creatures play a disproportionately vital role in maintaining the health of the entire kelp forest ecosystem by preying on sea urchins, which would otherwise overgraze the kelp. Their presence ensures the flourishing of a vast underwater world, demonstrating how the health of one small part can reverberate throughout the entire system. A gentle reminder of the profound impact each thread has on the whole tapestry. This vast, intricate web of life is also remarkably resilient. When one thread weakens or breaks, the other threads can often subtly adjust, adapting to the change, striving to maintain the overall integrity of the fabric. This capacity for self-correction, for gentle rebalancing, is a testament to nature's profound wisdom and its inherent ability to find harmony, even amidst flux. It's like a finely tuned instrument that, when one string is slightly out of tune, allows the others to compensate, still producing a beautiful, harmonious melody. Allow yourself to feel the comforting embrace of this interconnectedness now. You, too, are a part of this vast, living tapestry. Your breath is linked to the breath of the trees. The water you drink is part of the Earth's ancient cycle, and the food you consume is a gift from the living planet. There is a deep peace in this realization, a profound sense of belonging to something immensely greater and wiser than yourself. It dissolves the illusion of separation and replaces it with a gentle, encompassing sense of unity. So, as you continue to rest, allow your mind to drift into this intricate, silent weaving of life's tapestry. Imagine the countless threads, the trees, the animals, the unseen microbes, all connected in a beautiful, harmonious dance. Feel the profound peace that comes from recognizing this delicate balance, this ceaseless cooperation, this quiet, enduring interconnectedness of all living things. There is no urgency here, only a gentle, rhythmic flow of life, each part supporting the whole. Let this profound awareness lull you deeper into your own tranquil slumber, a quiet surrender to the earth's boundless wisdom and the soothing embrace of its living web. As the tranquil deep-sea creature settles into its rest, having embraced the profound stillness of the ocean's depths, our journey now turns its gaze towards a subtle yet powerful signal that governs a vast portion of marine life, the gentle call of the fading light. Imagine this not as a sudden, dramatic disappearance of the sun, but as a slow, deliberate withdrawal, a gradual softening of the ocean's brilliant blues into deeper, more mysterious hues, much like the serene descent of twilight over the vast, open plains of Nebraska, painting the sky with deepening shades of violet and indigo, or the quiet, unhurried dimming of lamps in a cozy, old library in Philadelphia as evening progresses. The surface of our magnificent oceans, stretching from the sunny shores of Florida to the rugged coastlines of Washington state, is perpetually bathed in the vibrant, life-giving light of the sun. This light penetrates the uppermost layers, illuminating a world teeming with photosynthetic life, the tiny, myriad phytoplankton that drift through the sunlit zones, converting solar energy into the very foundation of the marine food web. For countless creatures in these sun-drenched waters, light is an abundant, constant presence, guiding their movements, defining their days. But as you descend deeper into the ocean, the influence of the sun begins its patient, unhurried withdrawal. The brilliant blues gradually give way to darker, more muted tones. Red light is absorbed first, then yellow, then green, until only the faint ethereal whispers of blue and violet light remain. This zone, often called the twilight zone or mesopelagic zone, extends from roughly 650 feet to about 300 feet below the surface. Here, the light is no longer a bright, vibrant presence, but a soft, ambient glow, like the subtle illumination from a distant, hidden lantern. This is the realm where the sun's direct influence begins its quiet fade, signaling a profound shift in the marine environment. For the countless creatures inhabiting these intermediate depths, including many of the inhabitants of the deep sea, this diminishing light is the primary cue that governs their vast, daily movements. As the sun begins its slow descent below the horizon in the surface world, painting the skies above the California coast with fiery oranges and gentle purples, the last vestiges of light in the twilight zone begin to fade even further. This subtle reduction, this gentle extinguishing of ambient light, acts as an invisible chime, signaling the beginning of one of the planet's most remarkable migrations. Imagine the vastness of this signal. It's not a loud alarm, but a pervasive, subtle shift that permeates miles of water, reaching creatures that live in perpetual dimness. It's an environmental cue understood instinctively, a silent command encoded within their very being. For many organisms, like the small, silvery lanternfish, or the countless species of copepods and krill that form the base of the deep-sea food web, this fading light is the precise trigger for their nightly ascent. They begin their slow, unhurried journey upwards, driven by an ancient, genetic imperative, towards the more abundant feeding grounds closer to the surface. This gentle call of the fading light is a testament to nature's profound efficiency and its reliance on the most fundamental of cues. There are no complex instructions, no elaborate mechanisms, simply the slow, patient decrease of photons, filtering through miles of water, guiding a synchronized movement of billions upon billions of living beings. It's a remarkable demonstration of how life, even in its most alien forms, responds to the most basic rhythms of the planet and the sun. The creatures do not rush or panic. They simply begin their methodical, energy-conserving climb, responding to a signal as old as the oceans themselves. The absence of light, for these creatures, represents safety in the deep, perpetual darkness of their daytime homes. They are largely protected from visual predators that hunt in the brighter surface waters. As the surface light begins to wane, the upper waters become a safer place to forage, offering a temporary reprieve from detection. Thus, the fading light isn't just a signal to move, it's a promise of temporary sanctuary in the food-rich, yet otherwise dangerous, upper layers of the ocean, a benevolent invitation to rise and feed. This daily cycle of light and darkness, so familiar to us on land, takes on an entirely new dimension in the vastness of the ocean. It creates a vertical rhythm, a silent, unseen pulse that drives the largest mass migration of animals on Earth, every single night. And it all begins with the quiet withdrawal of a few photons, a gentle lessening of illumination, a subtle shift from twilight to true darkness. Allow yourself to feel the gentle, imperceptible shift of light now, as it might feel deep within the ocean. Imagine the subtle dimming, the quiet darkening, the softening of colors as ambient light slowly recedes. Feel how this gentle fading invites a profound sense of peace, a signal for quietude and rest. There is nothing to fear in this deepening shadow, only the promise of a shift, a movement towards a different kind of awareness, a different state of being. So, as you continue to rest, allow your mind to drift into this profound image of the gentle call of the fading light in the vast ocean. Imagine the slow, unhurried withdrawal of the sun's glow, painting the deep waters in hues of deepening calm. Feel the quiet, instinctive response of countless creatures, beginning their synchronized ascent, guided by this timeless signal. There is a deep peace in this gentle transition, this ceaseless rhythm of light and shadow, this quiet, enduring pulse of the ocean. Let this awareness lull you deeper into your own tranquil slumber, a quiet surrender to the earth's patient rhythms and the soothing embrace of its boundless, whispering waters. As the gentle call of the fading light in the vast ocean settles into our awareness, having illuminated the subtle signal that cues the deep sea's most colossal migration, our journey now plunges deeper into the realm where light is not merely reflected, but born from within the mesmerizing dance of bioluminescence. Imagine this not as a grand, theatrical display, but as a silent, ethereal ballet of self-generated light, countless tiny sparks and shimmering glows appearing and disappearing in the profound stillness of the ocean's depths, much like the gentle twinkle of distant stars appearing in the night sky over a quiet, rural farm in Iowa, or the soft, fleeting glow of fireflies dancing over a meadow in North Carolina on a warm summer evening. In the sunlit world above, light is an abundant, external gift, illuminating everything it touches. But in the deep ocean, below the reach of even the faintest surface rays, light becomes a precious, self-created commodity. Here, in perpetual twilight and true darkness, countless creatures have evolved the extraordinary ability to produce their own light through a chemical reaction within their bodies, a phenomenon we call bioluminescence. This living light is not born of heat, but of a quiet, cool chemistry, a silent alchemy unfolding within the organisms themselves. Consider a lanternfish, a common resident of the mesopelagic zone, the ocean's twilight realm. Its small body is adorned with rows of tiny, bead-like organs called photophores, arranged in specific patterns along its sides and belly. When the lanternfish activates these photophores, they produce a soft, ethereal glow, like miniature strings of pearls illuminating the darkness. This light is not just for beauty. It serves a multitude of vital purposes in this light-starved world. It's a fundamental language, a silent conversation, an essential tool for survival in a realm where vision is paramount and external light is scarce. One of the most remarkable uses of bioluminescence is for camouflage, particularly a strategy known as counter-illumination. Imagine a creature swimming in the twilight zone, with faint ambient light filtering down from above. From below, its silhouette would be visible against this faint light, making it vulnerable to predators. To combat this, many bioluminescent organisms match the intensity and color of the dim light from above by glowing on their undersides. This creates a kind of invisibility cloak, effectively erasing their silhouette and allowing them to blend seamlessly with the soft, downward filtering light. It's a subtle, elegant disappearing act, a testament to nature's profound ingenuity in adapting to its environment. Much like a stealthy cloud blending into the vast, pale sky over the Great Plains. Bioluminescence is also a powerful tool for communication. Imagine a deep-sea anglerfish, patiently waiting in the perpetual darkness of the abyssal plain off the coast of New England. From its head dangles a specialized lure, tipped with a glowing bacterial symbiont, This isn't just a random light, it's a specific, pulsating beacon, an irresistible invitation for unsuspecting prey, drawing them closer into the waiting jaws. This is a profound, one-sided conversation, a silent siren song of light, demonstrating the power of a gentle glow in a world of profound shadow. Beyond predation, bioluminescent displays can serve as mating signals. Different species of ostracods, tiny crustaceans, might have unique patterns of light flashes, like intricate Morse code messages, allowing potential mates to identify each other in the vast dark ocean. A complex sequence of blinks and glows, a silent dialogue of light, ensures the continuation of their kind, a gentle dance of recognition in the depths. This is a subtle, beautiful form of courtship, where light becomes the unspoken language of attraction, a testament to life's persistent drive to connect and reproduce. And for defense, bioluminescence can be a powerful deterrent. Imagine a startled squid in the deep waters off the coast of California, suddenly confronted by a predator. Instead of releasing a cloud of ink, it might eject a cloud of bright, shimmering bioluminescent fluid, a blinding, disorienting explosion of light designed to startle and confuse its attacker, allowing the squid to make its silent escape into the darkness. Or some jellyfish, when disturbed, might emit a sudden, intense burst of light, like a tiny, glowing alarm bell, attracting even larger predators to the scene, turning the tables on their initial attacker. These are not violent actions, but gentle, strategic displays of light designed to navigate the delicate balance of survival. The sheer diversity of bioluminescence is astonishing, from the ethereal blue glow of dinoflagellates causing sea sparkle along the beaches of Florida, to the intricate glowing patterns on the skin of deep-sea sharks, or the continuous, soft light emitted by certain deep-sea worms. The spectrum of living light is immense. Each manifestation is a unique adaptation, a testament to the myriad ways life finds to illuminate its path in the absence of external light. It's a boundless palette of self-generated brilliance, a continuous, quiet revelation in the deep. This mesmerizing dance of bioluminescence offers a profound metaphor for our own inner light. Just as these creatures create their own illumination in the deepest shadows, so too do we possess an inner capacity for hope, creativity, and resilience, even in times of darkness. It reminds us that true light often comes from within, born not from external circumstances, but from our own quiet strength and inherent wisdom. It's a gentle reassurance that even when the external world feels dim, we carry within us the capacity to shine. So, as you continue to rest, allow your mind to drift into this profound image of the mesmerizing dance of bioluminescence in the vast, deep ocean. Imagine the countless living lights appearing and disappearing in the profound stillness, each a silent message, a soft glimmer of life in the darkness. Feel the profound peace that comes from recognizing this self-generated brilliance, this ceaseless creativity, this quiet, enduring light that originates from within. There is no urgency here, only a gentle, rhythmic hum of inner luminosity, each part contributing to the grand, silent symphony of light in the deep. Let this awareness lull you deeper into your own tranquil slumber, a quiet surrender to the ocean's boundless mysteries and the soothing embrace of its living, shimmering dreams. As the mesmerizing dance of bioluminescence gently recedes from our immediate focus, having illuminated the self-generated lights that punctuate the deep ocean's perpetual twilight, our journey now continues its deep dive, bringing us to a crucial silent interaction that unfolds in these profound depths, the delicate balance of hunter and hunted in the ocean's vast quiet. Imagine this not as a dramatic struggle, but as a perpetual, almost ethereal ballet of pursuit and evasion, a timeless interplay where every move is calculated, every adaptation refined, much like the silent, graceful glide of a hawk over a vast, snowy field in Wyoming, seeking its quarry with patient precision, or the intricate, unseen pathways, followed by the scent of rain drifting across the vast, open deserts of Arizona. In the dimly lit or utterly dark realms of the deep sea, extending thousands of feet beneath the surface of the vast Atlantic Ocean off the coast of New England, the rules of engagement are subtly different from the sunlit world above. Here, where hiding spots are scarce and external light is absent, the strategies of survival are honed by immense pressure and profound stillness. The relationship between predator and prey is a continuous, intricate conversation, often conducted with silent stealth, remarkable sensory adaptations, and ingenious forms of camouflage or allure. This is not a chaotic free-for-all, but a deeply ingrained, almost ritualistic dance, maintaining a delicate equilibrium. Consider, for a moment, the deep-sea anglerfish. Its appearance, with its large mouth and often small body, might seem menacing, yet its primary strategy is one of profound patience and allure. Rather than actively pursuing its prey, it employs a remarkable tactic, a specialized appendage, often called an esca, that dangles from its head. At the tip of this esca glows a bioluminescent lure, a beacon of soft, internal light in the perpetual darkness. This light is not merely for illumination, it's a precisely crafted deception, mimicking the faint glow of a small, tempting meal. The anglerfish patiently waits, almost motionless, its body blending perfectly with the surrounding abyss. When a curious, hungry fish, drawn by the gentle shimmer, approaches too closely, the anglerfish's enormous jaws snap shut with startling speed and precision. This is a silent, unhurried predation, a testament to the power of a patient, well-placed invitation in a light-starved world. Contrast this with the evasion tactics of prey. Many deep-sea creatures, like certain species of squid or jellyfish, have evolved remarkable ways to avoid becoming a meal. Some squids possess the ability to rapidly change the intensity and pattern of their bioluminescence, creating a flashbulb effect to startle a predator, allowing them to make a quick, silent escape. Others might release a cloud of glowing fluid, a luminescent smokescreen that confuses and disorients an attacker, much like the sudden, blinding flash of a camera's strobe light momentarily disorients one's vision in a dark room. This is a quiet, elegant form of defense, relying on the manipulation of light in a world defined by its absence. Even the very transparency of many deep-sea creatures serves as a profound form of camouflage. Imagine a fragile, gelatinous comb jelly drifting silently through the water column off the coast of Oregon. Its body is so clear, so lacking in pigment, that it is almost entirely invisible in the profound dimness, allowing light to pass straight through it without scattering. This ethereal transparency provides a perfect cloak, allowing it to navigate the perilous waters unseen, a living ghost in the watery depths. This subtle invisibility is a testament to nature's relentless pursuit of stealth, a quiet vanishing act in a world where being seen can mean capture. The sense of pressure and vibration also plays a crucial role in this silent dance. Without direct light for hunting, many deep-sea predators, like certain types of fish with highly developed lateral lines, rely on detecting the faint disturbances in the water caused by the movements of other creatures. A subtle ripple, a gentle tremor in the surrounding fluid, can instantly alert a hunter to the presence of prey, transforming the vast, quiet expanse into a landscape of tactile information. This is a profoundly intuitive form of sensing, allowing life to navigate and interact in the absence of visual cues, like a blindfolded dancer perfectly sensing the subtle movements of their partner through the air around them. This continuous interplay between hunter and hunted creates a profound balance in the deep. It prevents any one species from dominating, ensuring that populations remain in check and that the flow of energy continues through the ecosystem. It's a system that has been refined over millions of years, driven by the patient, unhurried pressures of survival in an extreme environment. Every adaptation, every silent strategy, contributes to the overall stability and enduring presence of life in the abyssal depths, a testament to the immense wisdom woven into nature's design. This delicate balance is a powerful metaphor for the rhythms of our own lives. It suggests that even in moments of perceived darkness or challenge, there is an intricate dance unfolding, a constant interplay between giving and receiving, between seeking and yielding. It encourages us to find peace in these natural rhythms, to trust that even in the vast quiet, there is a fundamental order, a profound wisdom that governs all interactions, gently guiding the flow of life. This understanding can dissolve anxieties about the unknown or the unseen, replacing them with a quiet faith in the harmonious unfolding of existence. So, as you continue to rest, allow your mind to drift into this profound image of the delicate balance of hunter and hunted in the ocean's vast quiet. Imagine the silent pursuit, the graceful evasion, the subtle strategies of lure and camouflage unfolding in the deep. Feel the profound peace that comes from recognizing this ceaseless interplay, this harmonious equilibrium that sustains life even in the most challenging environments. There is no urgency here, only a gentle rhythmic hum of ancient survival, each part playing its role in the grand, silent ballet of the deep. Let this awareness lull you deeper into your own tranquil slumber, a quiet surrender to the ocean's boundless wisdom and the soothing embrace of its living, breathing depths. As the delicate balance of hunter and hunted in the ocean's vast quiet subtly lingers in our awareness, having deepened our appreciation for the intricate dance of survival in the deep, our journey now ascends to encompass a broader, more profound principle, the silent, ceaseless flow of energy through the great deep. Imagine this not as a visible river, but as an invisible, pulsating current, a continuous transfer of vital life force that originates far above the ocean's surface and permeates every layer, from the sunlit shallows to the crushing, perpetual darkness of the abyssal plains. Much like the unseen yet powerful ocean currents that endlessly traverse the globe, shaping coastlines and distributing warmth, from the Gulf Stream, gently caressing the shores of Florida, to the mighty California current flowing along the Pacific seaboard. At the very top of the oceanic world, where the sun's brilliant rays penetrate the water's surface, lies the realm of the phytoplankton. These microscopic, plant-like organisms, invisible to the naked eye in their countless billions, are the true alchemists of the ocean. Just like the vast fields of corn swaying under the sun in Iowa or the towering redwood trees of California, these tiny drifting beings perform photosynthesis, patiently converting the sun's boundless light energy into chemical energy, the very first spark of life in the marine food web. They are the initial collectors of this luminous gift, capturing the sun's generosity and transforming it into the building blocks of organic matter. This quiet, ceaseless work forms the fundamental foundation upon which all other marine life depends, a testament to the power of the smallest entities in initiating grand, global processes. This captured solar energy then begins its magnificent, unhurried journey downward through the water column, a gradual transfer from one living form to another. Tiny zooplankton, like microscopic crustaceans, gently graze on the phytoplankton, absorbing the stored energy. This is the first step in the energetic cascade, a quiet, continuous flow where energy moves from the producers to the primary consumers. These small, often translucent creatures, in turn, become a vital food source for slightly larger organisms, which then become sustenance for even larger ones, creating intricate food chains and food webs that stretch throughout the entire ocean. It's a vast, interconnected network, where every bite, every consumed organism, represents a gentle transfer of vital energy, sustaining the next link in the chain. The great vertical migration we've begun to explore, the daily ascent of countless deep-sea creatures to the surface, waters under the cloak of night, is a primary driver of this energy flow into the depths. These migrating organisms, having spent their day conserving energy in the dark, cold depths, rise to the sunlit or recently sunlit upper layers to feed on the abundant phytoplankton and zooplankton. They are like quiet, living elevators, transporting concentrated pockets of solar-derived energy downwards as they descend back to their daytime refuges before dawn. This is a profound biological pump, a ceaseless, rhythmic mechanism that carries life-sustaining energy from the illuminated surface to the perpetual darkness of the deep ocean, nourishing realms that would otherwise be largely barren. Imagine the sheer scale of this energetic transfer: billions of tons of living matter, each carrying its unique store of captured solar energy, moving daily through hundreds, even thousands, of feet of water. This continuous flow fuels the metabolic processes of creatures living in environments where primary production, the creation of new organic matter from sunlight, is impossible. From the bioluminescent fish of the twilight zone to the bizarre and wonderful creatures of the abyssal plains, all are ultimately sustained by this incredible, silent delivery system. The energy, originally from the sun, weaves its way through the entire oceanic tapestry, even reaching the vents of hydrothermal fields where life thrives on chemosynthesis, demonstrating the interconnectedness of all oceanic energy sources. This ceaseless flow is not always a direct consumption. When organisms in the upper layers die, their bodies, along with their stored energy and nutrients, gently sink downwards, forming what is known as marine snow. This continuous shower of organic particles drifts slowly through the water column, providing a crucial food source for the scavengers and detritivores of the deep sea. It is a silent, gentle rainfall of nourishment, sustaining life in realms where food is a precious commodity. This subtle descent of marine snow is yet another pathway for solar-derived energy to reach the deepest parts of our oceans, a testament to nature's intricate recycling mechanisms. The efficiency of this energy transfer is remarkable, yet it is also subject to the laws of thermodynamics. At each step in the food chain, some energy is used by the organism for its own life processes for movement, growth, reproduction, and maintaining its body temperature, and some is gently lost as heat. This means that less energy is available at each successive trophic level, which is why there are far more phytoplankton than large predatory fish. This elegant diminishing cascade creates the familiar pyramid structure of ecosystems, a balanced and sustainable distribution of life. It's a quiet reminder that nothing is wasted, but everything flows and transforms, always moving, always adapting, always contributing to the larger oceanic pulse. This understanding of the silent, ceaseless flow of energy through the great deep offers a profound metaphor for our own existence. It reminds us that we are continuously receiving and transforming energy, from the air we breathe to the food we eat, and that we, too, are part of a larger, interconnected system of nourishment and exchange. It encourages us to appreciate the subtle, invisible forces that sustain us, and to recognize our place within this vast, benevolent flow. It cultivates a sense of gentle gratitude for the continuous gifts of the universe, knowing that even in the quietest moments, energy is always moving, always supporting life. So, as you continue to rest, allow your mind to drift into this profound image of the silent, ceaseless flow of energy through the great deep. Imagine the sunlight, captured by the smallest phytoplankton, the gentle transfer of this vitality through countless creatures, and the continuous journey downwards into the ocean's quiet depths. Feel the profound peace that comes from recognizing this invisible, life-sustaining current, this ceaseless distribution of nourishment throughout the vast, dark ocean. There is no urgency here, only a gentle, rhythmic hum of universal sustenance, each part receiving and passing on the precious gift of life. Let this awareness lull you deeper into your own tranquil slumber, a quiet surrender to the ocean's boundless mysteries and the soothing embrace of its living, breathing currents. As the silent, ceaseless flow of energy through the great deep gently permeates our understanding, having illuminated how vitality moves through the ocean's vastness, our journey now expands its perspective, inviting us to contemplate an even grander, more ancient dance, the rhythmic pulse of Earth's vast tides, a whisper from the moon. Imagine this not as a fleeting movement, but as a colossal, enduring breath of the planet, an invisible yet undeniable force that subtly shapes coastlines, influences marine life, and connects every drop of water in every ocean to the silent, gravitational pull of celestial bodies, much like the slow, steady expansion and contraction of an immense, sleeping giant, or the timeless, patient turning of a great, unseen cosmic wheel that orchestrates the flow of all things, from the vast tidal flats of the Bay of Fundy to the gentle lapping waves on the serene beaches of Hawaii. At the very heart of this profound rhythm lies an invisible, yet immensely powerful, force gravity. While we are most familiar with Earth's own gravitational pull, which anchors us to the ground, there are other celestial bodies that exert their subtle, patient influence upon our planet. The most significant of these is our nearest celestial neighbor, the moon, this quiet, luminous orb, ever present in our night sky, or sometimes a faint presence during the day above the vast open plains of Texas, constantly exerts a gentle, persistent tug on Earth. It is this unwavering, gravitational embrace that orchestrates the magnificent dance of the tides. Think of the ocean's waters as a vast, malleable blanket draped over our planet. As the moon travels in its orbit around Earth, its gravitational pull gently coaxes this blanket of water to bulge outwards on both the side of Earth facing the moon and, surprisingly, on the opposite side as well. On the side facing the moon, the gravitational pull is strongest, drawing the water directly towards it, creating a high tide. On the opposite side, the Earth itself is pulled more strongly towards the moon than the water on that distant side, effectively leaving that water behind, also creating a high tide. In the regions between these two bulges, the water is drawn away, resulting in low tides. This is a continuous, unhurried reshaping of the ocean's surface, a gentle, responsive movement to an unseen celestial embrace. This rhythmic rising and falling of the tides, occurring typically twice a day in most coastal regions, is a fundamental planetary pulse. Imagine the vast stretches of coastline along the Atlantic seaboard, from the rocky shores of Maine to the sandy beaches of Florida. Each day, the ocean waters patiently advance and retreat, sometimes gently, sometimes with a more noticeable surge, transforming the intertidal zones. Tide pools, teeming with resilient life, are revealed and then submerged again. Crabs scuttle to and fro, adapting to the changing water levels. Seaweed sways with the ebb and flow, its fronds dancing to an ancient, cosmic tune. This ceaseless movement is a profound demonstration of the Earth's responsiveness to the larger forces of the universe, a silent acknowledgement of its place within a grander cosmic ballet. The sun also plays a role in this tidal symphony, though its gravitational influence is less than that of the closer moon. When the sun, moon, and Earth align during new and full moons, their combined gravitational pull creates particularly strong tides, known as spring tides. The ocean's breath becomes deeper, its exhalation and inhalation more pronounced. When the sun and moon are at right angles to each other during quarter moons, their gravitational pulls partially cancel each other out, resulting in weaker tides, known as neap tides. These subtle variations add another layer of complexity to the oceanic rhythm, a nuanced interplay of celestial mechanics that unfolds with silent precision, influencing every coastal ecosystem from the vast expanses of the Gulf Coast to the intricate fjords of Alaska. The rhythmic pulse of Earth's tides is more than just a visible phenomenon on our shores. It is a vital engine for countless ecological processes. The continuous movement of water mixes nutrients, transporting life-sustaining elements from the depths to the shallows and dispersing larvae and plankton across vast distances. It shapes coastal environments, eroding some areas and depositing sediment in others, creating the dynamic landscapes we see along the Pacific Northwest or the Outer Banks of North Carolina. It influences the behavior of countless marine creatures, from the spawning patterns of fish that synchronize with specific tidal cycles, to the feeding habits of shorebirds that forage on exposed mudflats during low tide. This is a profound, life-sustaining rhythm woven into the very fabric of oceanic existence. This ancient whisper from the moon, felt in every rise and fall of the ocean, offers a powerful metaphor for our own lives. It reminds us that even when we feel a subtle pull from forces beyond our immediate control, there is a natural rhythm to everything. Just as the ocean yields to the moon's gentle tug, so too can we find peace in surrendering to the natural ebbs and flows of our own experiences. It teaches us about cycles of expansion and contraction, of activity and rest, and the profound wisdom of allowing things to unfold in their own unhurried time. There is a deep comfort in recognizing that we, like the tides, are part of a larger grand design, responsive to forces far greater than ourselves, and guided by a profound cosmic harmony. Allow yourself to feel the gentle rhythmic pulse of the tides now. Imagine the vast oceans, silently responding to the moon's distant whisper, swelling and receding with immense unhurried grace. Feel the profound peace that comes from recognizing this ceaseless, ancient dance, this quiet, enduring connection between Earth and its celestial companion. There is no urgency here, only a gentle rhythmic hum of planetary breathing, each part responding to the universal forces that orchestrate its serene existence. This understanding can dissolve anxieties about external pressures, replacing them with a quiet faith in the benevolent, guiding rhythms of the cosmos. So, as you continue to rest, allow your mind to drift into this profound image of the rhythmic pulse of Earth's vast tides, a whisper from the moon. Imagine the ocean's waters gently rising and falling, responding to an unseen ancient call. Feel the profound peace that comes from recognizing this continuous harmonious dance, this ceaseless connection between our planet and its lunar partner. There is no urgency here, only a gentle rhythmic hum of cosmic influence, each part contributing to the grand, silent symphony of the Earth's living cycles. Let this awareness lull you deeper into your own tranquil slumber, a quiet surrender to the universe's boundless wisdom and the soothing embrace of its timeless, tidal lullaby. As the rhythmic pulse of Earth's vast tides, a subtle whisper from the moon, softly resonates within our awareness, having illuminated the profound celestial connection that orchestrates our oceans. Our journey now gently broadens its scope, ascending beyond Earth's atmosphere to contemplate an even more fundamental truth, the ancient memory held within every drop of water, a cosmic journey of creation. Imagine this not as a fleeting thought, but as a deep, resonant echo, a timeless narrative woven into the very fabric of every molecule of water on our planet, linking the smallest dewdrop on a blade of grass in a quiet meadow in upstate New York to the vast, shimmering expanse of the Pacific Ocean off the coast of California, our planet Earth. The vibrant, living world we inhabit is often called the blue planet. For a profound reason, water covers more than 70% of its surface, a shimmering, life-sustaining blanket. But where did all this water come from? The story of Earth's water is not merely a terrestrial one, it is a cosmic epic, a tale of immense journeys across the vastness of space and time, reaching back to the very dawn of our solar system. Every single molecule of water, H2O, with its 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom, carries within it a profound ancient memory of its origins, whispering tales of distant stars and the cold, dark reaches of interstellar space. Consider the hydrogen within each water molecule. This is the simplest and most abundant element in the entire universe. Formed in the first few moments after the Big Bang, the grand, luminous beginning of everything. In those unimaginably hot, dense, and fleeting moments, the fundamental building blocks of matter were forged from pure energy. So, the hydrogen in the water you drink, the hydrogen that flows in your blood, the hydrogen that forms the vast oceans, is as old as the universe itself, a direct descendant of that initial cosmic spark. It has existed for nearly 13.8 billion years, flowing through countless transformations, yet always remaining that fundamental primordial element. Now, contemplate the oxygen atom in that same water molecule. Unlike hydrogen, oxygen is a heavier element, forged not in the universe's fiery birth, but in the hearts of ancient stars, within the immense gravitational furnaces of these luminous celestial bodies. Hydrogen and helium atoms were slowly, patiently fused together, creating heavier elements through processes of nuclear fusion. Oxygen, along with carbon, nitrogen, and iron, were the cosmic ashes of these stellar lives. When these ancient stars, after billions of years of burning brightly, eventually reached the end of their lives, some gently expanding and shedding their outer layers, others exploding in spectacular supernovae, they scattered these newly forged elements across the vast interstellar medium, enriching the cosmic dust and gas with the very ingredients for planets and life. So, the oxygen in your glass of water, the oxygen in the vast depths of the Mariana Trench, the oxygen in the fluffy clouds drifting over the Rocky Mountains, once resided in the core of a star that lived and died long before our sun even existed. It traveled for eons through the cold vacuum of space, part of vast, swirling clouds of gas and dust. Eventually, some of this enriched cosmic material began to coalesce under its own gravity, forming our solar system, our sun, and our Earth. The water molecules themselves likely arrived on Earth through a combination of processes, possibly carried by ancient comets and asteroids that bombarded the young planet during its formative years, delivering their precious icy cargo from the outer, colder reaches of the solar system. Like countless tiny, glittering messengers from the cosmos, this profound journey means that every single drop of water on Earth, from the tiniest snowflake falling over the quiet fields of Minnesota to the roaring waves crashing on the shores of Oregon, carries within it an ancient, cosmic memory. It has witnessed the birth and death of stars, traversed the vast emptiness between galaxies, and ridden on the backs of icy comets through the cold, dark reaches of space. It has been part of oceans that rose and fell, glaciers that carved landscapes, and clouds that traveled the globe, always transforming, always flowing, yet always maintaining its fundamental molecular structure. This continuity, this ceaseless journey, is a testament to the resilience and persistence of matter, its endless capacity for transformation and recombination into new and wondrous forms. This ancient memory, held within every drop of water, offers a profound sense of interconnectedness and timelessness. It dissolves the illusion that we are separate from the universe. Instead, it reveals that we are intimately woven into its grand narrative. Our very bodies, which are mostly water, are a direct link to the cosmic past. When you drink a glass of water, you are not just hydrating yourself. You are partaking in an ancient, cosmic journey, consuming atoms that have been present since the dawn of time, atoms that have traveled through the fiery hearts of stars and across the vast emptiness of space. There is a deep, resonant peace in this belonging, a quiet reassurance that you are an integral part of something immensely greater and infinitely ancient. The concept that water, so familiar to us in our daily lives, holds such a profound cosmic history, invites us to look at the ordinary with extraordinary wonder. It teaches us that even the simplest elements around us are imbued with a vast, silent narrative, a continuous story of creation, transformation, an endless journey. It encourages us to find beauty and mystery in the everyday, to recognize that the profound is often hidden in the most humble and ubiquitous forms, patiently waiting for us to observe and appreciate its silent wisdom. This perspective can dissolve the anxieties of mundane existence, replacing them with a quiet awe for the continuous miracle of being. So, as you continue to rest, allow your mind to drift into this profound image of the ancient memory held within every drop of water, a cosmic journey of creation. Imagine the hydrogen and oxygen atoms within each molecule, silently whispering tales of the Big Bang and ancient stars, of icy comets traveling through space, and of eons of geological time. Feel the deep, resonant peace that comes from recognizing this boundless journey, this ceaseless transformation, this quiet, enduring connection between the smallest drop of water and the grandest cosmic processes. There is no urgency here, only a gentle, rhythmic hum of universal genesis, each part contributing to the grand, silent symphony of the cosmos. Let this awareness lull you deeper into your own tranquil slumber, a quiet surrender to the universe's boundless wisdom and the soothing embrace of its ancient, watery lullaby. As the ancient memory held within every drop of water, a cosmic journey of creation gently resonates within our awareness. Having woven a timeless connection between our planet's oceans and the distant stars, our journey now returns to a profound, earthbound truth, the gentle dance of planetary cycles, a symphony of restoration. Imagine this not as a series of isolated events, but as an endlessly interwoven ballet of energy, matter, and life, perpetually unfolding with an unhurried grace, much like the intricate, self-sustaining harmony of a vast, ancient forest in the great Smoky Mountains of Tennessee, where every fallen leaf contributes to new growth, or the relentless, patient turning of the earth itself on its axis, bringing the quiet rhythm of day and night to every corner of our world. The water cycle diagram for science education. Our planet Earth, in its profound wisdom, operates through a magnificent series of interconnected cycles, each one a testament to its innate ability to restore, renew, and rebalance. These are not merely passive movements. They are active, dynamic processes that have been working in concert for billions of years, ensuring the continuity of life in all its myriad forms. Think, once more, of the water cycle, but this time consider its role as a grand orchestrator of restoration. Water evaporates from vast oceans, like the mighty Pacific, only to form gentle clouds that drift across continents, eventually returning as life-giving rain to parched lands, nourishing the thirsty soil of a California vineyard, or replenishing the vast aquifers beneath the plains of Nebraska. This continuous circulation cleanses the atmosphere, transports essential nutrients, and gently sculpts the very landscapes we inhabit, a ceaseless, benevolent journey that ensures every part of the planet receives its share of this vital elixir. Then, consider the carbon cycle, a silent, intricate ballet that underpins all life. Carbon, the fundamental building block of organic matter, moves continuously between the atmosphere, the oceans, the land, and all living organisms, plants, from the towering ponderosa pines of the Rocky Mountains to the microscopic algae floating in the surface waters of the Gulf of Mexico, quietly draw carbon dioxide from the atmosphere through photosynthesis, building their tissues. Animals consume these plants, incorporating the carbon into their own bodies. When organisms die, decomposers, the unseen bacteria and fungi in the rich, dark soil of an Illinois farm, break down organic matter, gently releasing carbon back into the earth and atmosphere. This ceaseless exchange maintains the atmospheric balance, preventing an excess of carbon dioxide from accumulating too rapidly. A profound demonstration of the Earth's self-regulating intelligence. The nitrogen cycle is another equally vital, yet often unseen, planetary dance. Nitrogen, a crucial component of proteins and DNA, is abundant in the atmosphere as a gas, but most organisms cannot directly use it in that form. Here, specialized bacteria, dwelling silently in the soil of a vast Montana ranch or within the root nodules of certain plants, act as nature's quiet alchemists, converting atmospheric nitrogen into forms that plants can absorb. This fixed nitrogen then moves through the food web, eventually returning to the soil and atmosphere through decomposition and denitrification. This intricate cycle ensures that life's essential building blocks are constantly recycled, replenished, and made available for new growth, a testament to the collaborative ingenuity woven into Earth's microscopic world. These planetary cycles, water, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, and countless others, are not independent. They are interconnected in a profound, delicate web, each influencing and responding to the others. A change in one cycle inevitably creates ripples throughout the entire system. Much like a single note played in a grand orchestra subtly influences the entire symphony. The ocean's temperature, influenced by solar energy, affects its capacity to absorb carbon dioxide. The health of forests, driven by the water cycle, directly impacts atmospheric oxygen and carbon levels. This intricate feedback loop, this ceaseless interplay, is a testament to the Earth's inherent capacity for self-regulation and resilience. This self-regulating ability, often referred to as planetary homeostasis, is the Earth's quiet wisdom in action. It's the planet's innate drive to maintain stable conditions suitable for life, even in the face of natural disturbances like volcanic eruptions that spew ash into the atmosphere or massive asteroid impacts that reshape landscapes. Over eons, the Earth has patiently absorbed these shocks, gently adjusting its systems and gradually returning to a state of balance. This is not a sudden dramatic snapback, but a patient, persistent process of adaptation and renewal, much like a vast ancient river slowly but surely finding its new course after a major flood, eventually restoring its banks and its flow, as seen in the resilient waterways across the vast heartland of America. The wisdom whispered by this gentle dance of planetary cycles is a profound lesson in patience and trust. It reminds us that even when external circumstances seem chaotic or overwhelming, there is an underlying order, a fundamental rhythm of restoration that always seeks to prevail. It encourages us to release the need for constant control, to surrender to the larger benevolent forces that govern our world, knowing that balance and renewal are always at work, even unseen. This understanding can dissolve anxieties about imperfection or setbacks, replacing them with a quiet faith in the Earth's enduring capacity for healing and its boundless ability to support life. Allow yourself to feel the deep, comforting resonance of this planetary harmony now, Imagine the vast cycles of water, carbon, and nitrogen, perpetually moving, transforming, and restoring. Feel the profound peace that comes from recognizing this ceaseless, intricate ballet, this quiet, enduring symphony that sustains all life. There is no urgency here, only a gentle, rhythmic hum of universal balance, each part playing its role in the grand, continuous dance of renewal. This understanding can offer a deep sense of belonging, a quiet reassurance that we are held within a system of immense wisdom and unwavering support, much like a tiny seed patiently awaiting its turn to sprout beneath the warm, nurturing earth in a quiet garden in Ohio. So, as you continue to rest, allow your mind to drift into this profound image of the gentle dance of planetary cycles, a symphony of restoration. Imagine the Earth's systems gracefully adjusting, renewing, and rebalancing themselves with an unhurried patience. Feel the profound peace that comes from recognizing this ceaseless capacity for life to persist and to thrive, even through adversity, always returning to a state of harmonious being. There is no urgency here, only a gentle, rhythmic hum of enduring strength, each part contributing to the grand, silent symphony of the Earth's living cycles. Let this awareness lull you deeper into your own tranquil slumber, a quiet surrender to the Earth's boundless wisdom and the soothing embrace of its timeless, restorative heart. As the gentle dance of planetary cycles, a symphony of restoration, softly envelops our awareness, having illuminated the Earth's profound, enduring capacity for renewal, our journey now reaches its final, most profound destination, drifting into the boundless tapestry of cosmic dreams. This isn't an end, but a gentle, seamless transition, an invitation to surrender fully to the most profound and restorative mystery of our own existence, the nightly descent into the limitless realms of subconscious creation and universal connection. It's like stepping from the quiet, starlit edge of a vast national park like Zion in Utah into its deeper, more mysterious heart, where ancient rock formations whisper secrets and the Milky Way shimmers above, a silent, illuminating presence. Think of sleep not as a mere cessation of being, a simple pause in the day's activity, but as a deeper, more profound form of awareness, a vital journey inward to the very source of physical repair, mental insight, and emotional equilibrium. It is in sleep that the diligent body quietly repairs its cells and tissues, mending the subtle wear and tear accumulated throughout the day. It's when the active mind sorts through the day's countless experiences, gently weaving them into the intricate tapestry of memory and understanding, consolidating lessons learned and moments cherished. This nightly ritual is a fundamental biological imperative, yet it holds within it the profound elegance of a meticulously designed system, a silent, internal architecture built for your complete restoration. It's a nightly return to a state of quiet, intuitive processing, a graceful, unhurried unwinding, much like the gentle, rhythmic lapping of waves on a quiet, remote beach along the coast of Maine. Just as the luminous flow of energy from the sun continuously nourishes Earth's ecosystems, and the ancient stardust within us connects us to the cosmos, so too does our waking consciousness gently dissolve into the vast, shimmering mystery of sleep, the active, analytical mind, which grapples with facts and figures, weighs decisions, and plans for the future, quietly recedes, its tireless work for the day complete. In its place, a different kind of intelligence begins to emerge, the ancient, creative, intuitive, and profoundly restorative wisdom of the subconscious. It's a graceful letting go, a gentle release from the conscious grip of thought into the boundless, shimmering ocean of dreams, a descent into quiet knowing. Much like a tiny boat on a vast, calm lake slowly drifting away from the shore in the heart of Minnesota, its destination unknown but its journey peaceful. Imagine your lingering thoughts now as gentle, wispy strands of cosmic dust, slowly drifting across a vast, empty sky, perhaps like those seen silently rolling through the quiet expanse above the Arizona desert at dawn. Each thought appears, lingers for a brief moment, and then softly drifts away, carried effortlessly by the subtle currents of your rhythmic breath. There's no need to grasp at them, no need to follow their fleeting course, no need to understand their origin. Simply observe their silent passage, recognizing that their ephemeral nature is a part of the natural rhythm, a quiet preparation for the profound stillness that awaits you. This peaceful observation allows your mind to unburden itself, shedding the day's concerns like a tree gently sheds its autumn leaves in the quiet forests of Vermont, preparing for winter's deep rest. The universe, in its boundless wisdom and magnificent design, orchestrated this nightly retreat for all living things, this fundamental rhythm of rest and activity, darkness and light, from the smallest microbe in a hidden pond to the largest whale traversing the deep oceans. Every living thing on Earth engages in some form of sleep or deep rest, a testament to its universal importance and its deeply embedded role in the fabric of life. It is a dedicated time for integration, for quiet assimilation, for the subtle, intricate work of renewal that happens far beneath the surface of our conscious awareness. It is the universe's gentle way of ensuring continuity, of maintaining balance, of allowing life to flourish and thrive through endless cycles of creation and restoration, much like the relentless yet patient flow of the Mississippi River from its origins in Minnesota to the vast Gulf of Mexico. Consider the remarkable act of dreaming. When we enter the realm of dreams, our minds embark on fantastical journeys, creating vivid landscapes, improbable narratives, and profound symbols with effortless ease. These dreams are like miniature universes, spontaneously generated from the raw material of our daily experiences, yet unfolding with their own unique logic and surreal beauty. They are the mind's profound way of playing, of exploring hidden connections, of processing information in a non-linear, intuitive fashion, untethered from the constraints of waking reality. It's a testament to the mind's boundless creativity and its inherent capacity for wonder, even in its most relaxed and uninhibited state. In dreams, the deepest parts of us communicate through metaphor, guiding us gently towards inner understanding, much like the ancient petroglyphs carved into the red rocks of the American Southwest whisper stories to those who take the time to truly see them. Just as the hidden luminosities we've contemplated throughout our journey from the silent glow of fungi in the forest to the self-generated lights of deep-sea creatures, or the pervasive, ancient light of the cosmos, beckon us to embrace the unseen with a sense of awe and wonder, so too does sleep invite us to embrace the profound mystery of our own inner world. It's a sacred space where the boundaries of what we perceive as possible gently blur and dissolve, where the ordinary gives way to the extraordinary, and where the most profound truths can reveal themselves through the subtle, unspoken language of intuition and symbol. This nightly surrender is an act of deep trust, a quiet faith in the wisdom of our own being, much like the unwavering trust a farmer places in the quiet, unseen growth of seeds beneath the fertile soil of the Great Plains. There is a profound peace in this surrender, a deep sense of liberation that comes from simply letting go, to allow the worries of the day, the endless to-do lists, the lingering thoughts about what was or what might be, to gently fall away from your awareness, much like the final soft droplets of rain after a long, cleansing storm settles over a vast, open landscape, to trust implicitly that the universe, in its elegant and benevolent design, has orchestrated this essential period of restorative rest, and that by yielding to it, by simply allowing yourself to drift, we are aligning ourselves with a fundamental healing rhythm that has sustained life for eons. It's a release from effort, a gentle glide into effortless being, a quiet acceptance of the inherent wisdom of the cosmos flowing through you, much like a leaf gently carried downstream by a slow, meandering river in the tranquil wilderness of Montana. As you feel your body becoming even heavier now, sinking deeper and deeper into the soft, yielding embrace of your resting place, allow your breath to become even slower, even more profound, a gentle sigh of contentment. Each inhale is a quiet drawing in of peace, a breath of pure ambient tranquility. Each exhale is a soft, complete release of any remaining tension, any lingering resistance, any final thought. Imagine your consciousness as a vast, quiet lake in the heart of Minnesota, its surface now perfectly still, calm, and undisturbed, reflecting the soft, distant lights of the night sky above, unruffled by any ripple or current. This deep internal stillness is your natural state, always accessible, always ready to welcome you. This is the boundless tapestry of cosmic dreams, a master design woven into the very fabric of our existence. It is a period of profound internal creation, a nightly renaissance, where the mind, unburdened by the conscious demands of waking life, quietly constructs the intricate pathways for clarity, for insight, and for renewed physical and mental energy. It's where the disparate pieces of the day are gently assembled and integrated into a coherent whole, like a meticulous artisan crafting a masterpiece in silence within a quiet workshop in rural New Hampshire. And it is here, in this deep, restorative quiet, that the seeds of future ideas, inspirations, and breakthroughs are quietly sown, nurtured by the boundless wisdom of your subconscious, waiting to blossom with the new day. Much like wildflowers patiently unfurl their petals under the gentle warmth of the morning sun across the prairies of Oklahoma. So, let the final image be one of ultimate tranquility yourself, gently sinking into a boundless, soft sea of cosmic starlight, each particle a shimmering thought, each wave a gentle, lulling breath. You are safe. You are held. You are part of an infinitely patient and wise universe that orchestrates your rest with the same effortless grace and profound balance that it guides the stars through their vast celestial paths and shapes the majestic galaxies across the cosmos. There is nothing left to do, nothing left to understand, nothing left to strive for, only to surrender fully to the beautiful, silent unfolding of sleep, the quiet embrace of the universal dream, a luminous and endless journey where peace reigns eternal.